In New at 6, residents at a Cherokee County apartment complex, they say they've been dealing with maintenance problems for years, including water leaks, damaged ceilings, plumbing issues, and what they believe may be mold inside some of those units. The I-Team's Gracie Johnson looks at those issues at the Cedar Key Apartments.
The ceiling gonna fall in sooner or later.
Residents at Cedar Key Apartments say problems inside their homes have gone unresolved for months, and in some cases, years. Several tenants invited ABC 3340's I-Team inside their apartments to show us what they say are ongoing maintenance issues.
There's so many issues that stem from years of cover-ups.
Among the concerns residents shared with us were water damage, plumbing problems, and deteriorating building materials. While walking through her apartment, Wanda Stark pointed to dark discoloration underneath the sink that she believes may be mold.
I know it's black mold on it because it's generally be black.
Other residents voiced similar concerns.
They come in and looked at it, but the hole stayed in there for over a year.
Residents also described issues they say affect daily life.
I had to heat water just to pour in the tub to bathe. Hot water.
And how long did that last?
From November to March the 5th of this year.
Some tenants told us they are worried about whether conditions inside their apartments could be affecting their health. We have not independently verified any connection between residents' health concerns and conditions inside the apartments. Still, residents say they have questions.
When the water leak started and the mold and I seen it, I have had very bad allergies and I can't get well.
Stacey Cole says she has similar concerns involving a family member.
He was losing weight, he had loss of appetite, just a chain of things that was taking place with him that made me feel like, okay, is this the mold? Is this mold toxicity that's going on with him?
Residents also questioned whether staffing turnover may have contributed to delays in repairs.
They cannot keep managers, which they speak to us. They're really hateful if we have to speak to anyone.
I took those concerns directly to Cedar Key Apartments management. In a statement, Regional Vice President of Property Management Alex Lawrence said the health, safety, and well-being of residents remain the company's highest priorities. Management acknowledged recent staffing changes involving both property management and maintenance positions, but said it has worked to maintain operations and resident services during those transitions. The company also stated that it had not received direct complaints regarding many of the concerns raised in our inquiry. Management says maintenance requests are tracked through a work order system and prioritized by urgency, with health and safety concerns receiving immediate attention. The company also says quarterly inspections are conducted and additional inspections were scheduled after our concerns were brought to its attention. After contacting management, residents told us regional representatives visited the property and inspected units. Some say they remain skeptical and are waiting to see whether inspections result in repairs. To better understand what options tenants have when they believe repairs are not being addressed, I took their concerns to Legal Services Alabama.
Most major repairs that the tenant hasn't caused are the landlord's responsibility to fix. So things like mold, leaks, I think you mentioned the ceiling falling in, all of those would be things that a landlord is generally responsible to fix.
Farah Majid, Assistant Director of Advocacy with Legal Services Alabama, says tenants should document concerns, keep copies of maintenance requests, and communicate issues in writing whenever possible. Although she says staffing turnover can sometimes create additional challenges.
That is unfortunately a problem I've heard from a lot of different places, and that could be why repairs aren't being made, is because the management is not consistent.
For residents like Cole, the hope is that inspections will lead to action.
For my apartment, they have not made any repairs except for the flex seal getting put in my bathtub. Anything else has never been repaired.
Management says it remains committed to investigating reported concerns and taking corrective action if deficiencies are identified during inspections. Residents tell us they are continuing to document conditions inside their apartments while waiting to see what actions management takes. In Cherokee County, Gracie Johnson, ABC 3340 I-Team.